Lord Jesus. What we got going on here? What we got going on here? Mic check 1 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. It's your boy E2 Blue in the place. I don't know why this thing is always choppy when I first started, and then it just fixes itself as it goes along. Let me see. Yep, there it goes. All right. Got in here. Bill B, Cowboys for life. Coco, what it do? Cowboys Digital. Antoine Myers, what up, brother? Cowboys legend in the building. Dave Moore, what's going on? Shout out to my members. How y'all doing? Sierra Boyd. Rue Glock. My man, Rue Glock. Hey, Rue, I got to make you a moderator, bro. Because I know you always going to be in here. So I gotta add you on that. Gotta add you on that. There you go, Rue. Ken Davis, it's your boy. What's up, man? You said everything good except our Cowboys? Exactly. I mean, I don't even know. You know how hard it is to make a video now? It's just, I mean, it's like it's hard to stay enthusiastic about the team. It really is. I try to do my best as far as trying to find a glimmer of light in the situation, just a little glimmer. It ain't much, but I try to do the best that I can. Joseph Benton, what's going on? Uh, Hope not to go get Sewell in the draft. Nah, Ruglock, I hear you, bro. I kept forgetting. I've been trying to do it for a minute, but I kept forgetting. So I've been sick for the last couple of days, but um, not the coronavirus, but I just had the regular common cold. So I just still trying to shake the last bit of that or whatever. But outside of that, I'm all right. I'm chilling. Been a disappointing year to say the least. Yeah, 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 yeah. But guess what though? The real fans ain't gonna go nowhere. That's the thing. We sit here and we'll say all day, "Oh, the Cowboys suck," and this. We know our team sucks this year, but we know why. We know we can bounce back from this. That's the thing. It's not like our team is like, "Oh, woe is me," and then they can't get back from what they're going through right now. We know the situation. We know what's going on, and we know the value of Sir Dak Prescott. We know that now. We know that. And if you didn't know before, now you know. You said Cowboys couldn't beat Clemson? Probably not. Nah, Ken Davis can't be doing that. Just asking you too, but if we end up with the second or third pick, who do you think would draft a quarterback? I don't know. I Because if you do that without paying Dak Prescott, that's quite disrespectful to Dak. Kid Mega, thank you for the super chat, bro. Um, Bill B, no, he's probably not going to. So there ain't no point in even asking about it. Yeah, I don't have my son this weekend, Dave. He's and actually my son got sick too. He's from daycare or whatever, but he's got the sniffles or whatever and runny nose and stuff like that. So, but I'll get him. I'll get him next week. Only thing about him, I can't put him on a stream right now because he won't sit still. Like he's at that toddler stage now, so he wants to get up run around, move around. He's not going to sit here like how it was before when I used to hold him. When he couldn't walk, but now like he's walking, so he's running around and doing all types of stuff. So, Coco, appreciate it. Definitely getting better. I'm getting there. You said you can't find heart in the draft. Team got to toughen up, yeah. And Steve, I'm gonna tell you, the defense has definitely showed some grit this last week against the Eagles. I think that if they keep going, I think that if they keep playing like that, we might have a chance to win at least a game or two. It's just the offense. We got to figure out something with these backup quarterbacks. Um, hopefully, Cooper Rush can come in there and do something. But I know we're playing the Steelers this week, and that's a hard task. You talk about Minka Fitzpatrick, um, uh, and all those great guys they got over there on defense. I mean, Joe Hayden, Jesus Christ, like anywhere on the Cheetos playing this week. They said that it's not solidified yet. They're still talking. They're still talking through it now. They're not rushing them though. So at this point, it's what Thursday, and it's still not any word yet. I don't think that he's going to come off of IR yet this week. Will we beat the Steelers? Hell no. But I'm gonna tell you, if somehow we do, that would be a damn miracle. Think about it. We got beat by Washington, right? And Washington ain't got no offense. If you beat if you beat the Steelers, which is the only undefeated team in the league right now, if you actually beat them, what does that tell you? Because we'll be sitting there if they do if somehow they beat the Steelers, right? Every fan is going to be thinking, because especially me, they'll be sitting there thinking like, why the hell couldn't we do this in the beginning? We could have been having a lot more wins by now, and not sitting at 2-6 on the season. And I heard they say any given Sunday, but damn, that's gonna take the act of God to win that game. Um, Antoine Mars never rule out drafting quarterback, especially if we drafted high. I love Dak, but business at the end of the day. I hear you, Antoine. I definitely hear you on that. With all the injuries we have, it's gonna be hard to win very many games. It's definitely gonna be hard. Whatever AC one, it's gonna be hard. It's definitely gonna be hard. To Cowboys, welcome in here. I'm all right. He said, "Boy, do you miss Dak?" I miss Dak too. Shit. Yeah, Dave Moore, but and the daycare that he's at now is majority white people, but they're very clean over there though. They don't play around with that. I think they had one COVID case the entire year, one case, and that's phenomenal for coming from a daycare. Like so, I mean, they're very well structured as far as their cleanliness. So, I trust them wholeheartedly on that one. You said your son needs a prong collar, like the dogs do. No, my dog has a prong collar only because she's got a thick neck because she's a bull mastiff. So if our cheerleaders come back, the team will play better. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's rowdy. I don't know if it's the rhythm and blues. But I mean, when you think about it, they don't have none of that right now. So it's like it's nothing, no competitive advantage at all, at all. There's nothing going on. I mean, you literally go to the stadium and it's like 25% capacity, and it's like, and the fans at this point, I don't even know if they're even cheering anymore. It's just like if they get a first down, it's like I guess he made it across the plane. I don't know. Shit. You said the Cowboys will upset the Steelers. Let me tell you something. Look, I never say never, but like I said, it's going to take an act of God for something like that. What's your thoughts on Tony Pollard if Zeke can't go? He's got to be able to ground and pound, be elusive. I think that Tony Pollard could do it. You get him in there, him and Rico Dowdle. Uh, Rico Dowdle, that boy runs hard too. And I think that if you use a healthy dose of both of them, but I think that they've been holding out Zeke for a little bit because I think that he's going to play in the game. They just were kind of just taking it easy on. What up, Nardo? Bills Mafia. Yeah, the Bills are playing good this year. They are. They look good. Draft defense this year. We really need D tackle, safety, cornerback. Yeah, definitely a safety. And then on an offensive side, you're gonna have to sign the offensive tackle to help solidify because you don't know when Tyron Smith his time is gonna be up. You don't know. Then Pittsburgh coach after losing quarterback last year. Playoffs, great coach. Yeah, coaching matters. Oh, I know. But yeah, the cheerleaders make everybody smile. So and the Cowboy cheerleaders especially because they work hard. So I think they probably do more than any other cheerleader squad in the whole NFL. Harif, what up, man? What it do? What it do? You still in Saudi Arabia or did you come back to the States? What up, Brad? Um, claiming Cowboys win in the name of Jesus. That's all you can do, brother. That's all you can do. Still no DB help before the trade deadline? No. Well, it's the Cowboys, from what Mike McCarthy's saying, they're trusting the players that they have right now. They don't believe that there's nobody. I mean, because to be honest with you, there's nobody really out there. And this is the thing to Cowboys. When you look at the dynamic of getting players in here, look how long it took Cooper Rush to get acclimated back on the team, and look how long it took the defensive tackle. What's his name? Eli something. Uh, Look how long it took both of them to actually join the team because they have to take like I think like 5 or 6 different COVID tests before they can even enter the building. It's some crazy amount of number of tests they got to take before they can even get into the damn facility. It's ridiculous. I mean, it makes sense because of COVID, but yeah, it's because of COVID. Like I said, everything is just off the chain right now. um, our team's rivals much better. Much love to you. Keep doing your thing, ourselves. I appreciate it, Eagle fan. Big play. Getting rid of Poe helped our defense. And you know what's crazy about that? When you look at it, it doesn't make any damn sense. But then it does make sense. It's like Poe went in there, and I don't think Poe sucks. I just think Poe just didn't want to play. I just think he just gave the hell up. Because ain't no way you that big and getting punked around like that. There's no way. There's no way that happens on any given Sunday. Yes, Dylan, almost Friday. Craig. What up, Craig? Where Craig at? Hey, Coco, where Craig at? Oh, man. What do you think, Gilbert or Cooper Rush? I'm going to go with Cooper Rush, like I did in my video earlier today. Went with Cooper Rush. Now, I'll explain it again if you like it. If you like me to, I can always talk about that again. What do you think? Nah, staying at home, won't go back until I find a job. Oh, I got you, Harry. You're back with family though, right, Harry? What up, Eric? Week is okay. I was sick during the early part of the week, but I'm definitely much better now. I've been drinking that tea, that J Elise tea, that y'all need to get this J Elise tea. I just leveled up, got my kombucha with the honey in it, baby. Get y'all J Elise tea, jelisetea.com. Get it, get it. Yeah, he too big to be washed out like that. Ain't no way in here. What up, Corey Hair? Um, you thought always thought our Cowboys was a disadvantage every game, no matter what, because all the press conferences before the games, the questions asked about the strategy and injury. It's just, and I think our media department asks the dumbest questions. It's the same narrative every week, and I'd be feeling sorry for Mike McCarthy sometimes because you have to keep asking them questions, and you could tell like he be getting frustrated because he's just like when he's in there and they're asking the question, he's like, you can hear the way he's breathing and like the tone of his voice. It's like, come on, man, don't ask me this bullshit. We should just forfeit this. It's going to be a massive blowout. I hope not. I saw your message in the video, Small. Tamira, the homie Tamira is in the building. Shout out to Tamira. Hey Tamira, Rush gonna get that start. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Y'all remember when we had Rush for when he first got here? Originally when we had Rico Gathers in them, he loved those tight ends. You know what I mean? He threw to the tight ends a lot, and he had a good rapport with those tight ends, and so he liked those big targets. So if Cooper Rush plays, look to see him getting the ball to Schultz, Bell, um, Amari Cooper. You know, he knows how to throw to those guys. So I think that a lot of people gave Cooper a bad rap, like he was just a terrible quarterback. But again, when has he really had the opportunity to do anything? Because think about it, when Dak Prescott has never been injury prone. Outside of him breaking his ankle, that's the only time that Dak has not been on the field. So, outside of that preseason, when we had preseason games, y'all remember preseason games? Because I miss preseason games now. Understand now that the importance of preseason games because of what transpired this past off season, or the lack thereof, I should say. Because ain't no way you gonna tell me that preseason don't matter right now with everything that's going on. Oh, Rue, you know that ass dumbass question. Jessica Haggerty, what's going on? Welcome in. Um, yeah, Cooper don't know. He doesn't know CD Lamb, but um, like I said, I think that Cooper will do much better than what. Yeah, I'm watching again. Um, I think Cooper would do much better than what we saw with Ben DiNucci. Because again, Ben DiNucci is a young guy. He's never been in an NFL game before, and then you're asking him to, with that offensive line that hasn't been blocking too well, and his awareness is not there yet. He's still got to understand that this is an NFL game. Not this is not JMU. This is Fletcher Cox. This is Vinny Curry. These guys are coming at you hard and fast. So, you can't just you got to be careful with all that. I'm gonna tell you now, Zeke fan, just don't be going around blocking everybody willy nilly. All right. Only do it when people are spamming. I mean, I mean, Ben DiNucci did what he could do. He did the best that he could do. I mean, I can't. Like I said, I'm not blaming him for the lack of play. I mean, I would love to have Colin Kaepernick. I've spoke on that numerous times in the past. But the problem with that is because you already know the damn politics of the NFL. Unfortunately, you know that you know who our owner is, and he is. I hate to say it, he's a Trump supporter. I do hate that part, but that's who he votes for. That's what he likes, and I can't even blame Jerry for that because Jerry is Jerry. Jerry is from that era. He's from that time. He's a part of that upper echelon of rich moguls. So they understand one another. So I don't you know I don't expect um, Jerry Jones to understand anything black. You know, that's why when we was talking about in the offseason, everybody kept saying, "Oh, Jerry Jones is quiet. He ain't saying nothing." You don't want him to say nothing. I don't want him to speak about black stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't want him to do that. Jerry. All I want Jerry to do is just back his players up. That's it. That's it. Jerry will keep my respect as long as he backs his players. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. You ain't gotta prove to us by kneeling with us and doing all that other stuff. He ain't gotta do none of that. He don't even have to speak on it. And shouldn't nobody criticize him for keeping quiet because he should keep quiet because it's not his place to talk because he doesn't understand. It's not his lifestyle. He's never lived that. He don't understand that. That's not where he comes from. You know what I mean? That you can't speak about something that you never lived. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to do that. So only thing that I need him to be is just a voice. Yeah, that's because yeah, Ben DiNucci had the stats because Philadelphia allowed that. When that. Oh, Burgundy Gold fan all day. What's going on, bro? What it do? They playing the Giants this week. Yo, with the seeing the Giants almost beat the Buccaneers, that was crazy. And I was in the bed sick, and I'm sitting there half asleep, and I'm like zoning in and out, going to sleep and stuff, watching the game, and like I woke up at the last bit of it when they tried to come back, when they tried to get the 2 point conversion to win the game, but they missed it. He said, "Big facts. You have a supervisor that has ever done my job." Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You can't cause controversy over something that you don't know about. What Eric said, I missed it. Okay, I guess it wasn't important. Fulgrim fan. I ain't gonna lie, Fulgrim. The Eagles were did a good job to get him because he came out of nowhere, and apparently he works really good in the Eagles system. So that was a good pickup by the Eagles. Yeah, I can't even be mad at that. How's everything going with your Burgundy Gold fan? AC1. As great route runners, CD Lamb, Cooper. Why does it always feel like they're blanketed? Like can't get to separate. It ain't that. It ain't that. It's just that the defenses know that if they just play zone, especially in this last game, they was like, okay, we're playing against a guy that never played in the NFL before. We know that he ain't about to get this ball off nowhere. They know our offensive line has deficiencies. So they were basically gunning for the fact that those receivers weren't going to get the ball. Think about it. So it's not like they were like bracketing really hard. They were just literally playing zone defense. And they were Jim Schwartz was like, I dare Ben DiNucci to beat my defense. That's pretty much what he did. And he knew that Ben DiNucci couldn't do it. So it is what it is. This game on national TV this weekend, and you hope not. I don't even know what time we play because I'm gonna tell you, we gonna get. Let me look on the NFL. I'm gonna tell you right now, I haven't even been paying attention like I normally do because of the simple fact that we've just been losing every week. Oh, we play at 4:25, so it's midday, so it's not really prime time. But I'm gonna tell you this right now: you get embarrassed, you get embarrassed. That's pretty much how how that go. Yeah, that's pretty much how that go. That's the second person that said that. Tamira said, "We gonna win. Watch we win." And you know what's funny? I said that when we played the Eagles, I said, "Man, watch this defense play better." And then started watching the game, and I'm like, "Damn, the defense is playing better." It's like you get rid of Poe, you get rid of Daryl Worley, you get rid of Everson Griffin, and all of a sudden the defense plays better. Now, we did find out that Everson Griffin was the one that was the anonymous speaker about, his when he went to go snitch to Jane Slater about how they felt about defensive coordinator. Yeah, that was all Everson Griffin. Because if you notice during the time when they interviewed all the players, Everson Griffin wasn't one of the guys that they interviewed. Neither was Don Terry Poe. He guys open all night. Ben just couldn't pull the trigger. Yeah, I mean, Cooper was open. The tight ends were open. I mean, Blake Bell was open on a seam route, 25 yards down the field, wide open. Didn't see. I just think that Cooper Rush has a little bit more pocket awareness, a better pocket awareness than Ben DiNucci does. Because I mean, that's the most. Um, Hell, to me, he's the most skilled quarterback we got on the roster right now, Cooper Rush. Until Andy Dalton come back, Andy Dalton probably was like, "Shit, I don't even want to play with this offensive line." Well, I think of Gallimore and Diggs. Diggs, man, he's like I said, he's a raw player. He's coming out of school, only playing the position for 2.5 years. Converted from a wide receiver. I think that the fact that he doesn't flinch and he doesn't allow getting burnt to affect him, like how Mo Claiborne used to do. He used to go cry in the corner about it. But Trayvon Diggs, if he make a mistake, he go back and fix it and do better the next play. Gallimore, I think Gallimore is going to be good. He just needs more opportunities. I thought that they were good pickups. Period. Definitely good pickups. Um, Pilgrim has all the skills, bro. He's going to be a special player. Uh, Sucks Eagles got him. Yeah, Fulgram. That was a smart move by them. They did their research on that young boy because if they get Alshon Jeffrey back healthy and you got both of them playing together, shit. Because I mean, when the Eagles are full strength, they're nasty too. When they full strength, Yeah, that come from playing cricket. That's why his footwork is like that. Last two games against the Eagles, each game 9 points off. Yeah. How they found out it was Griffin? Did Jane snitch? No. So I don't know exactly how they found out that it was Griffin. Maybe one of the players found out and put a tip to one of the coaches. Maybe that's what happened. But I don't think Jane snitched though. I don't think Jane Slater snitched. She just put the word out there. But I don't think that she was the one that snitched. It was definitely one of the defensive players because I'm pretty sure like either Jalen or D Law found out who it was. It was like, you know what, and that's why D Law made that comment about the backbone and us need to have heart and stuff like that, and we need people here that's gonna play because if you notice, like when Everson and them left, they didn't even say anything. They was like. Because I mean, this core defense, like they want to be here. You know what I mean? Like they want to play, but it's just like you get some of those other people that don't want to do nothing. It wears the defense out and it pulls them down because that one technique defensive tackle position is an important position. So with Poe going out there and just not playing, that was a deal breaker right there. So they got Jonathan Hamilton, they got the new the new kid that they just picked up. So I think they'll be all right in there on the inside. I think that what Mike McCarthy's going to do after the season, he's going to definitely clean house a little bit. He's going to definitely clean house a little bit. Get some of the guys out of here that he doesn't think that's going to grow with this team, and definitely keep those that want to be here. Alden Smith might get re-signed. I know that they probably might go back and get Gerald McCoy again after the offseason and re-sign him back. Um, your core guys that are under contract obviously are going to be here because they want to be here. They're going to do what they need to do. We just need a full off season so Mike McCarthy can actually come in and put his scheme in there because his scheme is not being run right now. So, I don't put blame on Mike McCarthy like some people do right now because I understand the dynamic, the situation that he's going through right now. You know what I mean? Not being able to basically have your team how you want it in a COVID year is not it's not easy. I knew it had had to be him because you went back and watched the video he posted when he first got signed. The What's Up Cowboys Nation video, and he said, "I can't wait to learn just those words set alarms." Yeah, yeah. Et no way. If I'm Jerry, I just love McCarthy, man. He needs to. Yeah, McCarthy ain't going nowhere. Like I said, it's house money this year. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't judge the. It's just the same thing with Washington. They're not going to get rid of Riverboat Ron. They're not getting rid of Ron Rivera because again, these teams have not had off seasons with these guys to build up their offenses. I mean, look at Matt Rule with the Panthers. They're not playing the greatest either. A lot of these teams that are playing good right now didn't have any changes. The Steelers, nothing changed outside of them getting draft picks. They still got the same coaches, same players for the most part, same scheme. Kansas City. You look at teams like the Patriots. Patriots have the same record as we do. Nobody see people forget that the Patriots. Oh, they ain't doing too good without Tom Brady. So things have been changing all over the league now. So it ain't just the Cowboys that are doing bad right now. You know what I mean? But Cowboys are always going to be in the front screen because they're America's team. So people are always going to pay attention to what Dallas does, even though other teams could be doing the same level of bad, but they're not going to speak on those because Dallas gets the media attention. That's pretty much what it is. I don't know. Fulgham looks good now, but he just reminds me of another Miles Austin. I don't know. Uh, he may not be injury prone like Miles Austin was. Miles Austin, man, that he's the king of soft tissue injuries. And with Dalton, Rush is still a better skilled quarterback. Yeah, I don't, I don't, I don't know what Dalton's issue is. Always a lady. What's going on? How you doing? Latcho, I see you in here. We had to give Michael Carter the whole offseason. Definitely got to do that. Joe Gonzalez, how you doing? I'm all right. I'm just getting over a cold. So, um, what's going on with Bradley and I from Utah? Again, I think he just needs to get more opportunities to play. Nardo, you said Nolan got to go. Call Marvin Lewis. Get that brother back in the league next year. Yeah, hey Nardo, I hear you. I hear you. Always a lady. Appreciate you coming in the building. You said it before the season. Football is going to be sloppy due to COVID. I said yes. I said that. I said that. I said that. But I never anticipated to be this goddamn sloppy. I never anticipated Dak Prescott to not be on the field at this point in the season. Didn't anticipate that. Sure didn't. But guess what? At the end of the day, you got to look at it like this. We now know Dak Prescott's importance to this goddamn offense. That's it. Um, yeah, and Kellen Moore got to stop. Like the thing about Kellen Moore is, I like the young kid. I know he's still learning how to be a great offensive coordinator, but he also has to understand that he has to let sometimes the plays dictate how the game is going. So if you're naturally you okay, so put it like this. Um, what up, Chris Cantu? What's going on, bro? Oh yeah, Gregory played well. What live stream sucks without? No, I'm not into wrestling like I used to be. Um, you talking about like WWE and stuff like that? I'm not into it anymore. I was when I was in grade school, but as I got older, I stopped watching that stuff. It's quite annoying to me now, to be honest with you. See that quote? They don't teach here, and hearing I can't wait to learn. Trends usually mean something where I come from. I don't know. Maybe because when Everson first got there, he thought it was going to be one way, and then once he got in the building, he was like, "Oh well, shit. This ain't what I thought it was." I know what you're saying, Ru. But like I said, I think it's just a situation where he came in thinking it was going to be one way, and then realizing that it wasn't what he thought it was. You say you really don't think they'll get another win this year? Think they're gonna clean house? Everybody must go. Everybody that doesn't have a crazy contract, and they're gonna keep the players that they think that has good intentions and want to learn and want to come in and do what they how they want to do it. Oh, skating is always goes well. Chase Nichols, what it do? Um, what are 49ers fan? Oh, I'm watching the 49ers game now. And Rodgers just threw a touchdown. Mercedes Lewis plays for them now? Wow. What do you think the Joneses do? Dak dirty or tag him again? Um, I don't even think that if they tag him at this point, it'd be considered dirty because at this point, they know that they're gonna have to re-sign him. They don't know they're gonna have to at least put the franchise tag on him until they figure out another number to get him as far as the contract. So 37 mil guaranteed, he gonna take that. So it is what it is. But if they do put that franchise tag on, they better work hard and diligently on trying to get that long term contract done. Period. Period. You said they saw that first game and said we need to rethink this whole Andy Dalton thing. I don't know what is up with Andy Dalton, man. I thought Andy Dalton was going to come out there and play a little bit better than that because we've seen him be a little bit better than that. I thought. I mean, you asked who they should have paid first. They definitely should have paid Dak before Zeke because Zeke was a first round draft pick, and they had a 5th-year option that he could have waited a whole another year. Yeah, I heard that they're supposed to be re-signing Alden Smith though. Brethren, where you been at? I ain't seen you in a minute because I know your team ain't doing well either. Your team 2-14 as well. How about that? If we receive a top 5 pick in the draft, what position do you think we draft? I don't know. I'm mad. I don't even want to talk about it right now. But we need to get a safety high. Definitely get a safety high or an offensive tackle. You get an offensive tackle like a guy that's like big, like Tyron Smith, just coming in. You get a guy to come in like uh this big like Tyron. You'll be good to go. Because, like I said, we don't know how long Tyron's going to be here, as far as him decide he wants to just up and retire. Because at any point in time, he could just be like, you know what, I'm out this jump. I like that, and I'm a firm believer. You win the league when your quarterback is on his rookie contract, team friendly, like Brady has done. Yeah. But I don't necessarily agree with that because Dak is still in his prime, and Dak hadn't even hit his ceiling yet. So although he's 27, he's still a young quarterback in this league. And if they allow him to walk, understand that Bill Belichick will snatch his ass up so fast, he will be with the Patriots, and they will probably play fucking great. And then we're going to be sitting here looking, pouting, wishing that we had some damn Dak Prescott back. So understand, we got to stop with this cocky mentality of being Cowboy fans is that, oh, we could just get rid of this and get rid of that. Understand that a lot of our players are highly wanted by other teams. So there's that. Because this is the reason why a lot of these guys go to other teams and play much better. Of course, we don't know how Dak will recover, but from what they're saying, you look at what Alan Hearns went through. Alan Hearns had the same situation, but his was actually twisted even more. He had more of a breakage than what Dak had. Dak's is pretty much clean. Once that thing heals up, It's really up to him mentally as far as how he feels like putting weight on there to come back. But once he's fully recovered, he shouldn't have any issues coming back being what he was before. And I got full confidence in that. Jessica, some of the Dak haters, they just wanna talk. They just want to be heard, but they have no justifiable evidence on how they'll say that he sucks. So I tend to not even care. I don't even argue about it anymore because if you don't give me an argument, then your opinion is invalid. Everybody is entitled to their opinion all day. I'm open to all of that. But let's have an educated conversation. If you tell me my quarterback is not good, I need you to at least give me some facts. If you can't give me no legitimate facts, then we have no goddamn conversation. But yeah, he's not going nowhere. It's not going to. They would be. This team would be dumb as hell if they let him go. Ready Red, what would he do? And see, here's the thing about, and I don't know why everybody keep bringing up freaking Lawrence, because I really think there's other quarterbacks that's in college right now that's actually going to be a little bit better than him. So, you talk about Lawrence, and I hate when people be like, let's tank for Lawrence. First of all, there's two things wrong with that. Two, Lawrence, I heard him say that he might stay in college another year. So he won't be in this year's draft if he stays in college another year. That's one. Two, how the hell do you know that he's going to be better than Dak day one? You don't know that. You don't know that. When Dak Prescott has 5 years already in the league, you know what Dak can do. You know how bad we suck without Dak. There are some, and I know fans of other teams personally, like my male cousin. He's a diehard New York Giants fan, but he calls me all the time, and he follows the channel. Shout out to my cousin Larry. He follows my channel too, and he tell me all the time, like, bro, I would love to have your quarterback. I would love to have your quarterback. And these people call me and like, tell me how trash my fan base is because we have our own haters within the damn organization. Like you claim that you're a Cowboy fan, but you don't see the worth of what our quarterback has done. Like I don't like to keep getting into the Dak arguments anyway because it's really stupid. But it just to me, I'm just flabbergasted by the whole situation because the shit don't make sense. It don't. He said Dak ain't gotta kick people with the leg like Silver. That dude said he's staying in college. You know what? It's about culture. Yeah. Yeah, but he said he's staying one more year because again, since this is a COVID year, he wants to get his stats better up for another year to try to even be. I don't know if he's not going to be the number one pick. I guess he want to make sure he solidify himself as the number one pick. He don't want nobody to question because like Tua, we thought Tua was going to be number one. Tua dropped to 4. Dave, what it do, bro? Um, Here's the deal. Sometimes you got to blow it up, turn it great. Yeah, and I believe in blowing it up sometimes, but I think that in this particular situation, we ain't got to blow it up too much. I think you just got to get trim some of the fat per se. Just trim some of the fat. We're not that far away from where we really need to be. It's just that when you look at all the injuries we sustained, that is the biggest thing. And when you don't have a lot of your core players playing, that's the biggest issue. You know what I'm saying? CeeDee Lamb will have a big game. Something. Yeah, if he could get the damn ball. If the ball could get thrown to him, then sky's the limit. E2, they need to fall back. Sorry, but every chat, these lames come up in the chat with that E2. Yeah, yeah. I just laugh at them, Jessica. I just laugh at it. Um, what up, Chuck Taylor? And when you look at that, you talk about rebuild the defense, and yeah, like you get guys in here that wants to be here. D. Law is your leader right there. Resign Alden Smith. Bring these young guys up like Bradley and Nye, Neville Gallimore, um, um, Dorrance Armstrong. Continue to build these guys up and just keep drafting, and keep drafting, keep drafting. What up, Robert Estes? You said when I say trim some of the fat, what I mean by trim some of the fat, get if they're gonna blow up some of these guys and get some of these guys off of the team that's not here. I mean, I know some people said they don't want Xavier Woods anymore. Some people said that they don't want um, Jordan Lewis. I mean, I like Jordan Lewis. Um, I really don't think that you gotta. You look at some of the guys that have expiring contracts; they might not get re-signed. So you trim the fat by just letting those guys go with their contracts are over. Draft and bring some new guys in. Get some guys in free agency that fits the mold that you're trying to go with your team. Don't just get guys just because they're a big name out there on the field. It's the reason why Earl Thomas never got here. Understand, Earl Thomas would have got here and he would have got cut just like Everson did. Because you know damn well Earl Thomas would have been doing this too, just like Everson did, just like Poe did, just like Daryl Worley did, just like Ha Ha Clinton Dix did, and just like Brandon Carr did. Everybody that did this is gone. That's why they got cut. They didn't get cut because of all that other bullshit that you heard. They got cut because of that. I know everybody is so hard on Jalen Smith right now and saying that Jalen Smith need to go and this and that. I just think that he just needs um, a good middle linebacker to help him out. You need to get him on that weak side because his job needs to be clear, right? You can't move him around like you did with Anthony Hitchens when Anthony Hitchens was still on the team. That's why I miss Anthony Hitchens because he can play all three spots. Because Jalen will always be limited because of his drop foot, that nerve will never grow back or get filling in it. So understand that that's where he is. He has limitations. um, I know we should re-sign Alden Smith, but do you think he wants to come back here? Damn right he does. He said he loves it here. Jalen needs a healthy Sean Lee. He needs a healthy everybody. Healthy Leighton Vander Esch, a healthy Joe Thomas. Because again, that linebacker core, they're just like the offensive line. They work as a unit. And trust me, I played linebacker, so I understand that position well. Um, you said Washington about to whoop us again. Nah, we can't lose next week because we got a bye week. Can't lose that game. E2, come on. 54 is done. I'm sorry. Hey, but that's how you feel, Donnie. I can't. I understand why you feel like that. I'm just only telling you how I feel about Jalen. I don't think that he's. I really just think that because of his drop foot, you can't play him in certain situations. Again, understand that we have Mike Nolan. Mike Nolan likes to run a 3-4. Layton, first of all, Jalen is not even a 3-4. Even if he didn't have the drop foot, he's not a 3-4 linebacker. He's a 4-3 linebacker. He's a small hybrid guy that plays sideline to sideline. If you're not playing him in that type of capacity, he's not going to be great for you. I mean, look at it like that. Even with how everybody is coming at Jalen right now, Jalen is still leading the league in tackles on defense. So that's that. So that's how I feel about that. I just try to bring things to you guys from a different standpoint. And like I said, I'm not knocking your opinion on how you feel about Jalen. That's how you feel. That's how you have every right to that. I just think Jalen is not good for what Mike Nolan is trying to do. But if we were running something that is predicated on a 4-3, then Jalen Smith should have no problem with flourishing and doing well in this defense. And I try to explain things to you guys because from a football standpoint, from an X's and O's standpoint, you guys got to understand that like each different situation is going to change the dynamic of how a player plays depending on how the scheme is predicated. Now, if we're sitting here and we're talking about what the strength of a guy is, that's all about the coaches knowing who their damn players are. And I think that like Mike Nolan was like, well, shit, this is the type of defense that I know. This is what I'm gonna run, and y'all motherfuckers better follow it. That's pretty much uh, how we're doing that. It looks like. Hmm. So that's just how I look at it. Yes, Jessica, I hear you. You too. You also said that there was no time to grasp the new scheme due to COVID-19. Yes, and again, and when I said that, Dave, people said that I was making excuses. It's not excuses. It is what it is because they always be like, "Oh well, E2 other teams." Don't worry about no other fucking team. That's the problem with some of y'all. Stop worrying about another fucking team. This is the Dallas Cowboys. This ain't another team. We're not the Patriots. We're not Tampa Bay. We're not the Steelers. We're not the Ravens. We're not none of that. We're the Dallas Cowboys. So understand we're just function different. No, we don't know exactly yet, but it's looking like Cooper rushed her. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, but I just want y'all to understand that we got to do what we got to do to win games. Period. No, definitely not. You two, why Chris Shaw should have stayed. This is the thing about that, right, Zeke fan, and I've explained this situation many times as well. You look at the scheme that we were running with Marinelli with the Tampa two defense, right? Now it was lame. It was old. It was the same thing over and over again. It was predictable. Now, if Ron Marinelli left, and if they would have kept it to Chris Richard, and Chris Richard would have taken over, um, I probably would have liked that a little bit better. But the only thing about Chris Richard, though, Chris Richard was telling them to not look back for the ball either. So that I was a little frustrated about that as well. So I'm kind of on the fence with Chris Richard. If anything, like what you call it said, I would have rather Marvin Lewis or Singletary in there. So yeah, and Green Bay out here whooping 49ers ass right now. Looking like Marquez Valquez Scantling. Got so many goddamn names. Always a lady. Time to turn in. Well, good night. Always a lady. Appreciate you coming in again. These boys need to be back in the rightful spot. They belong. Coach need to watch the tape and listen to them guys. It needs to be. Again. I just feel like after this season is over, they just need to get clean the house, get the guys that want to be here. Mike McCarthy brings in his system to do what he needs to do to make this team to where they need to be again. Yeah, we know the Cowboys suck. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. That shit ain't hurt my feelings. Um, but again, there's certain guys on this team I do want to still be here though. But we'll see what happens this offseason. Yes, Jessica, definitely. Um, what up? What up, Gary? And you 3 hours behind too, so you should have been in here on time. Eddie, what up, Eddie B? Colin Cowherd indicated earlier today that we should likely end up drafting an Ohio State quarterback. What are your thoughts? I haven't done my draft research yet because, again, we're technically still into the season. So I don't really look at the guys until like playoff time, especially if we don't go to the playoffs. Like on certain years, that's when I start looking at draft stuff. I haven't done my research on these young guys yet. Was supposedly coming out the draft. And the thing about it is, it's going to be harder to do this draft this next year, is because a lot of these guys we don't even know. You're not going to get good talent evaluation out of some of these guys because of the simple fact that, like with the COVID, some of these teams ain't played. Some of these guys are injured. Some of them opted out. So who are you looking at? You said Rod never had this defense at the bottom like Nolan did. You're absolutely right about that. One thing about Rod Marinelli that I do like is the simple fact that he had a philosophy: the ball, the ball, the ball. He preached the ball. Um, Whenever somebody they was gang tackling before, they don't have that same discipline anymore. Mike Nolan doesn't come with a philosophy. He just comes in with the pointing the fingers and you do this and you do that, and that doesn't work with these players. So that's the bottom line there. You said 37 Pittsburgh. Yeah, the Pittsburgh gonna fuck us up. Do I think Zeke is looking slow, unable to break tackles? No. I just think that he just misses Dak and like he doesn't have the same energy coming into the game without Dak Prescott on the field. He's not used to playing without Dak, and I'm pretty sure that hurts him the most. So I'm gonna tell you right now, understand that it's gonna be some miracles that it has to have for us to even think about winning that game. And especially if Zeke is not playing or whatever. Appreciate it, Coco. E2, who's your favorite kind of underrated Cowboys ever? Mine War Nigel. Um, Underrated Cowboy. Hmm. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. Said I'm the most underrated Cowboys YouTuber. I don't know about that. Quite possibly, baby. I don't know. A lot of people still don't know me yet. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like I've had my channel for 4 years now, and there's still a lot of fans out there that don't know who I am. Eddie B, thank you for the super chat, brother. To me, the players have revolted on Nolan, understandably so. Definitely understandably so. I couldn't agree with you more on that. Shit, if I was on the damn team too, I'd have been revolting too. Coco won something. You said oh, so she probably won. He probably pulled her name out of the little the super chat thing. So she probably won. So for her, she's gonna have to go to Mark's channel and redeem her winnings from Mark. Oh, her name got pulled from Mark. Okay, yeah. So I guess Coco, you probably gonna have to go on Mark's next live stream and ask him so you can redeem it because he's not gonna come and find you. You gotta make sure that you go on his live and make sure you let him know that you're there. Um, you say I'm tired of hearing about it. Yeah, well, you probably won't ever see us together again. I'll be honest with you. That's the unfortunate thing because until I get an apology, you won't be hearing anything. It's not on me, Donnie. It's not on me. It's on him. So, and that's the last I'm gonna speak on it. Cowboys legends, thanks for coming in, bro. Yep, 21-3 halftime. That game about to be over. Yeah, I appreciate it, Jessica, but I didn't do anything wrong, so I have nothing to apologize for. And to hear some of the stuff that was talked about me after the situation lets me understand that they never really were my friends to begin with. Because there's just certain things that you don't say about your friends, and you don't without actually having a conversation with that person. So, so the apology is necessary for me, to me, and since it probably won't happen, you're not going to see any type of makeup. So, if that makes sense. And and since I already know that he's not going to, it is what it is. Appreciate it, Donna. Yeah, we're not gonna speak on it again, Jessica. But I'm just gonna say that you know, I've never been so disrespected in my life as a grown man. Tell you that. Yeah, and then when my personal business was out there, it's just really just that was. I don't like putting people's business out there like that. You know what I mean? I'm a fair individual. I've always been a fair person. You know, just like anybody else, we laugh, joke. You know, that's what friends do. But I never, I never did anything to warrant to for that type of stuff to happen. So But like I said, I'm on my channel. I'm doing my live stream, and you guys are hearing from me here. So, um, you said Gilbert played in the XFL, right? Um, I don't know. I know he was with the. I know he was with the Browns. I know he was with. Uh, shit. Hold on, let me look it up. The rope dope. Gary Gilbert. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look at him. Let me look at him. Let me look at him real quick. Um, nah, I'm not growing my hair back, Dave. Oh, Cleveland Browns, Carolina Panthers. Yeah, he just Las Vegas Raiders, Detroit Lions, the Patriots, and then he went to SMU. Um, he said if we would have had a little bit quarterback play, we definitely would have won against the Eagles if we had better quarterback play. Um, oh shit, I missed that. You said half of the NFL. Yeah, yeah, pretty much half of the NFL. Now you good, Jessica. Don't worry about it. Yeah, and see, I think they just got Garrett Gilbert just for just for posterity. I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming in, Zeke fan. You said you almost positive AAF. I don't know, but I looked it up. It didn't say anything about the AAF. It basically showed all the teams that he played in the NFL, and then when he was in college with SMU. Do I think Dallas wins another game this year? Also, for our backups, too much traveling around with substantial help. I don't know if they win another game. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna tell you one thing, Eddie. If this defense keeps stepping up like they did the last game, and we could get a little bit of push on our offense, and we could get some quarterback play, sky's the limits. Anything can happen. Exactly, the Chuck Taylor. That's why I say it is what it is, man. I'm not begging for nothing. Uh, Pretty sure he signed with the Browns because AFF shut down. Possibly, quite possibly, Gilbert, a warm body to keep the roster spot. I mean, they had to go snatch him. They had to go snatch him off the Browns practice squad. I mean, William Taylor, appreciate you. Thank you. Um, that's what happens when a good game plan. What you gonna do with a good game plan? What's the game plan to stop the defensive line of Pittsburgh? Shh. Shh. Block. That's just block. Shit. That's all I can tell you. Just block. I can't. I don't know what else you can do, but besides block. See you winning the game on Sunday. Uh, Ben was not ready for the first start. Defense like he had 4 turnovers. The defense looked good with the 4 turnovers, but Ben DiNucci was out there just getting punished. He wasn't watching his blind spots at all. It was almost like he was out there. He must have thought Tyron Smith and Lyle Collins was out there blocking because he didn't look left or right. He was just like, I'm good in the pocket. Oh shit, he right there. Damn. And then that's what happened. Dude was all on top of it. You said they'll win a game for sure. We'll see. Oh, DMV, what up, bro? What up, DMV? If this don't feel like a Dave Campbell's Cowboy team with the quarterback situation, bruh, I said that I was saying that shit earlier. Yes, Jessica, tomorrow is Friday. Where's Amari? Waiting to get the ball. That's what he out there like. Damn, I don't even know. Well, I don't even know why I'm even running these routes, run these Chris routes for no reason. You said, yeah, block and pray. That's the game plan. Matter of fact, when I do the matchup video before Sunday, I'm I'm gonna say that block and pray. You said run, 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 run. Exactly. Zeke and Tony run, and put Rico Dowdle out there too. Run his ass too. Of all teams, the Browns practice squad, we really hit rock bottom. Yeah, pretty much. Danucci, Danucci was way overrated and probably shouldn't have been drafted. I don't think that's what it is. You got to understand that like it's his first NFL start. He's played at JMU, never played in the league before, playing behind an offensive line that's struggling already. I mean, he needs time that we don't have. So that's what it is. Chad Hutchinson. You said Chad Hutchinson coming next week. They gonna go back and find Paxton Lynch. Stop giving up 4 or 5 or 6 yards on the first down run. I know. Every time I see that, I'm like, god damn it. Yeah. Yeah, and like Cooper trying to be calm, cool, and collective about it, but he's like, man, I'm wasting all these crisp routes for no reason. I can't even get the damn ball. And then when Ben DiNucci threw him the ball, it was either too high or he was beaming at him like it was like how Brett Favre used to do back in the day. You can't be beaming the ball like that, like he throwing frisbees and shit. You can't do that. Yeah, you out there doing? And when the coach come out there and tell, come on, sit right here on this bench next to coach. Come on, sit right here, cause your ass out here acting up. All you had to do is say, without Dak, those wide receivers are set. And again, I don't care how good of a wide receiver you are. If you can't get the ball thrown to you, you're not going to do a damn thing. I don't care if Randy Moss is out there. If the quarterback can't throw the ball to you, you're not going to be able to do a damn thing. So, ain't nothing wrong with our receivers. We still got the best receiver core in the league. I'll put them up against anybody. You say you would love to see the Giants beat the Eagles next week? Yes. Yes. Damn it, yes. $100 million receiver had a catch for 5 yards. Don't that shit piss you off? $100 million receiver had a catch for 5 yards. But I still want Cooper Rush start. Exactly. Because at this point, yeah, that's the best you're gonna get, and it is. Yeah. Love the fact that we're sucking right now. That's okay. Understand that this is temporary. Understand this is temporary. And when you are a real fan of a team, you understand that your team will get better at some point. It is what it is. Um, what's everybody? That's everybody hype man, Danucci. Well, Danucci was a new thing. So whenever there's something new, everybody wants to see that new thing until that new thing is not shining. And then they're often trying to look for something else. Uh, oh yeah, I watch Skywalker still stuff. That's my homie. Shout out to Skywalker. You said Cooper Rush is trash. I don't know. I think that Cooper Rush should be all right. Teams do good to be bad for long. To be hyped. Yeah. Who else is out there we could snatch up? What are you talking about? Quarterback? Unless you trade for somebody, what you gonna trade for? Fitzpatrick, Fitzmagic. I don't know, but this is the thing. Like, we're not the only team that has $100 million guys underperforming, and not necessarily by their own doing either. And Amari Cooper is basically here because of Dak Prescott. He loves his quarterback, and when Dak Prescott comes back, that's when Amari Cooper will be back to his form. Nobody. Cooper Rush may be trash, but he does know the offense. He does know the offense, and I actually think that he'll get some passes off there. Have you noticed teams that have won the Super Bowl are in a rookie deal or a team friendly deal? Facts. Well, yeah, Pat Mahomes was, but he got paid right afterwards, though. And again, when you got a team full of people that a bunch of people got high um, salaries, you can't pay everybody. So you got to spread that money around. So that's the reason why most people that win Super Bowls are under contract for smaller contracts. That makes sense because the money is spread around differently. Cooper snapping all season. I know. Yeah, and D-Law is going to play even better as it goes along. His knee is feeling well. He's back to 100%. Oh, here come Eastside Harold. God damn it. Eastside Harold in the motherfucking building. What's up, Eastside Harold? He come in with the eyes. Uh-oh. Jessica about to get on him. This is what I was waiting for. Now let me sit back and sip on something. Yeah, it's still a Garrett offense, and that's why I kept trying to explain people. That's why Mike McCarthy is not calling the plays because it's not his offense. He hasn't implemented his scheme yet. So that's why I said things will get better next year. They will. They will definitely be better next year. Um, let's just hope that we can get some type of off season and these guys can come together and rebuild and do what they need to do. That's it. That's it. And that's what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm looking for right there. You said Randy getting close too. Yeah, they be calling a bunch of bullshit. Right, McCarthy ain't calling the plays, and he's not going to until he implements his stuff for next offseason. That's it. That's it, and that's all. And that's where we at. So yeah. Shit, ye side, bye Felicia. Oh my god, y'all funny. You guys are hilarious. Calls in the NFL is horrible every week. Yeah, you ever notice that? Like, it's like they pull calls for the Dallas Cowboys out the bottom of the bag, right? They be in there like this. Let me just go around and look at a penalty we could call on the Dallas Cowboys that ain't been used since 1968. And then when it randomly comes up in the game, let's just use it against the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, that'll work. The hell? The worst. The worst. You said Mike Nolan apparently didn't call a defense either. Ooh. Eastside been trying to trade us J.J. Watt for a first rounder, acting like it's a bargain. Ain't no damn bargain. Ain't no goddamn bargain. Oh yeah, Randy out there itching for a sack. I'm telling you right now. Do I see a drastic overhaul on the team? We got good core pieces though. We do. We definitely got good core pieces. I just think there's, like I said, it's gonna be some fat trend. That's about it. Yeah, all teams deal with shit calls, but if you notice, if you pay attention to Cowboy games, some of those calls that you hear, you be like, "Where the hell did that come from?" And then in the Eagle game, that should have been blown dead when the ball got fumbled out, and then Curry had it, and he had it on the ground, and then the ball got squirted out of his hand, and then the other Eagle guy ran it in for a touchdown. The whistle should have been blown when he was on the ground with the ball right there. That don't happen to no other team. That was bullshit. Right, play over, then the flag come out. They call flags late. They half the time they don't call them at all, and you just be like, "What the fuck?" Shit, crazy. Shit, crazy. And when they tell you that it's tough to be a Cowboy fan, it's just yeah, it sure is. It sure will. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough like overcooked biscuits. Just tough. The issue with bad calls is that the Cowboys are a good national draw. So whether we win or lose is good for the NFL. The calls you're talking about are technically, yeah, they are legal. Nobody said they weren't legal. It's just unusual, right? And again, that makes sense because Cowboys are America's team, so they always have the national spotlight. So what better time to use it than against the goddamn Cowboys? Cheating in plain sight. Mm-mm-mm. And we just be sitting there like this, like with our mouths open, looking down. We sitting there with the Kevin Hart face, looking down. When y'all fumbled a couple of years ago, it just couldn't recover. The ball refs ruled no clear recovery, and Dallas kept the ball. It happens, and it happens. It happens on both sides. I'm not saying that we don't get some stuff in our favor sometimes. I mean, but I'm just saying, like when you look at how screwy the game is, it's just you just be, especially when your team on a roll and it's that one play that you just need to win it, and then the refs just let you down. It's like you son of a bitch. Yeah, but they don't know I'm joking though. That's the thing. They need to understand that I'm joking. I don't complain too much about it because I understand that it's the NFL. And the thing that y'all should understand about me is that when I watch games and stuff, I like it to be fair on both sides for both teams. You know what I mean? If we make a penalty and it's our fault, then we need to get called for it. If the other team do something, I expect the flag to be called. That's all I care about. I just wanted to be fair. And a lot of times it's not like that. And that's what the type of thing that I fight for. Like Gallup beating Ramsey week 1, that lame ass flag, yes. That one pissed me off. And then they try to say because his arm was curled. First of all, his arm was like this. So how the hell try to get my hand out? The hell I'm pushing off if you got my arm hooked and shit. Yeah, it sets you away from the first down, a big play. Because we'll make a big play. Like Dak Prescott, well, he went before he got injured. He, he'll run it for a first down. Shit get called back. Ben DiNucci had a couple of plays that went for a first down. Call back. Damn. Yeah, the 49ers are beat up. 49ers are beat up, but yeah. Then they got Tavon Austin out there too. Is Cheeto playing this weekend? I don't know. I think they're gonna keep him another week on IR. Refs refs get assigned Dallas games and let me look at penalty call. Yeah, that's what they do. They're like, oh shit, I'm doing the Cowboy game. All right, let me go in this play this call book and see what I can pull up and pull up some bullshit. What was that one on Bryce Butler? What was that one on Bryce Butler? Unsportsmanlike conduct in the huddle. What the fuck? What the hell was that? The hell am I unsportsmanlike in the huddle for? Why would I be unsportsmanlike with my own players in the huddle? What kind of shit is that? Understand that, like, I mean, like, I could joke about it now, but that piss you off when you watching the game and you drinking beer and eating wings and you damn near spitting out your wings because you done pissed off because they go another flag. Phantom calls. You said he farted in the huddle. Oh shit, y'all stupid, yo. Oh my god. He said he who said, who said he farted in the huddle? Oh my god. He probably farted in the breast face and the ref was like, that's it. That's it. Pulling that flag out. Oh my god. That was hilarious. Got him. That was hilarious. You got that one. You dumb as hell. Look, but no, just imagine that. Burn. Unsportsmanlike conduct in the huddle. Number 19, farting. What if he said that though? Number 19, farting. Repeat first down. Okay. Oh man. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Damn, Green Bay. Green Brizzle. Yeah, the rest probably would too, huh? Yeah. Come on now. If you was a ref, you'd be pissed if somebody farted on you. You will be pissed if somebody farted on you in the huddle. You be like, what the hell is that? That was a burn? So one of y'all stink in here. Don't forget about the Washington game when they said our long snapper moved the ball. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I never seen that be called before. That was crazy. Oh, but we are playing without our punter this weekend too. Remember that too. Oh, the silent but deadly ones. So my dog, she be having them silent ones. Them uh like like when I feed her wet food, her ass will be in there. And then by the time you smell it, it's way too late. It's way too late. You said your dog kills you. My dog did too. You said what happened to Chris? Chris who? Oh yeah, dog farts really they linger like hell. They're the worst because dogs ain't got no butt cheeks, so you can't even hear them fart. It's just like a whistle. Cowboys Tomlin versus Mike Tomlin this Sunday. Yeah. Yep, Chris Jones getting core surgery, so he's not playing. Uh, they went and got a guy from Australia, but they got another guy that they had on the practice squad that he's gonna be punting for us this week. So, but it just goes to show you how much injuries we had on this team, and just how crazy it is this season with this COVID and the injuries and the amount of players not available to play. It's crazy. And you look at the players that we had to opt it out too. Even if they wanted to opt back in, they can't because once they have made that decision for the year, that's it. They're done. Um, Same type of injury he was dealing with last year. Yeah, it was, but they just finally decided to do the surgery this time. So you said you never knew butt cheeks is what gives it sound. Yeah, it is because again, when you fart, it's flapping against your butt cheeks. So that's I hate that we're talking about that, but yeah, that's basically what it is. Core muscle injury, man, that shit gotta hurt to get your core muscles have surgery on. Get ready for a botched field goal hold. Now that Jones is out, we'll see. We'll see. Jessica, your church is doing are they are virtual or they're actually there physically now? Oh no, and see Dave Moore, what they don't understand is the topics get real on the members only live streams too. So understand that too. So that's where it get real raw. Raw. You wanna get raw? There it is. There it is. That's how you you become a member on the channel. The members only live stream is gonna be lit. You've been inside 6 feet apart. Okay, cool. Hey, Hmm. Uh, Here now going to field. If Texans have a better than Dallas at the end of the year, I don't know. And Esau here, I'm gonna tell you, I don't even think it really matters at this point whether y'all have a good season or a better record than us or not. It ain't gonna matter. It is what it is. We all bottom dwellers at this point. Babe, but at least y'all got y'all starting quarterback. We don't. But I'm ready to end the live stream soon anyway. So yeah. Um, Officially, Coco. Good night. Good night, Miss Coco. Yeah, truly, it doesn't matter. It really don't. It really don't. I'm at the point now where I'm just pretty much numb to the stuff. Um, we lost our founder, first lady, her homecoming Saturday in Dallas. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Jessica. Send my condolences to the first lady of your church. Do I think this Super Bowl will have an asterisk on it? Pretty much, pretty much. And whoever go to Super Bowl this year is probably going to be a team where you're going to be like, I'm not going to say that was the best team to go, but they were the most healthiest this year. And it's definitely going to be a team that didn't have a coaching change. I'll tell you that. But yeah, appreciate it, Coco. Oh, and go claim your gift from Mark when next time he does his live stream tomorrow, Coco. Congratulations on your new car, sis. Damn, if Pittsburgh gets 7, at least we can say it has an asterisk. Yeah, but I mean, we definitely got to get our 6 because I'm gonna tell you this right now: that quest for 6 is still on. Not for this year, but let's try again next year. Yes, sir, Dave. But any last questions, comments, concerns, guys, for in the live stream? Um, members. Those of you members, I'm gonna put the members only live stream information in the community tab. So check the community tab, guys. So I'm gonna try to do that sometime on Saturday. So I'll let you guys know. YouTube, the world meets no one halfway. If you want to go get it, never let anyone tell you can't do it. I'm telling you, that's it. That's it. Yeah, guys, definitely hit the like button, like, share, keep commenting, uh, support your boy. If y'all know other Cowboy fans that don't follow me yet, tell them about them and tell them to subscribe to the channel. So, in the meantime, between time, y'all have a good night. I'll speak to y'all later. Peace out.